this week, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Flames will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Delaware's offense will go on the attack first. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Floats it out in space. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Just leaves him grabbing air as he gets down to the 35.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Snap from the gun on third down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the first down marker. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Splits the uprights. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Liberty's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
In college football, you see this a ton now. You use a quick passing game, basically as the running game. Get a few yards, get your offense ahead of the sticks, and keeps it on pace for success.
He's got the tight end, and he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field.
Holding.
That penalty cost him a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. Lots of running room. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Liberty.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, the blue hen offense going to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Tyreek.
Well, they execute the in route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
To the air on second down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
Man, that is so tough. When you play defense, you get your eyes on your keys, and you got to read them, but sometimes they lie to you. You could see the little misdirection by this offense. Fooled the defense, created some space. The offense took advantage and made a huge play.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Blue Hens getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. Plows through the defense. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Delaware! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
You got to be so disciplined when you play the option. You got to keep your eyes on your guy. They lost track of the pitch man. The quarterback pitches it to him. He takes it in the house. Got to be a little bit more sound on defense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. We've had some early scores. They get the ball back, trailing by a field goal 10-7. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Flames send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. New set of downs after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Running back searching for a hole. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Find some fresh air. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the ref. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. 2nd and goal for this offense. Back to pass. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on.
Hold.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. 2nd and goal for the offense. Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Looking to get it in. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. 4th down and goal from the 3. The playbook is pretty much wide open here. He's looking to throw. Big fella moving. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Flames. Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. The offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the grab on the left. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Blue Hens can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Quarterback empties his backfield. Wants to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Blue Hens can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a little off. Incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Right down the boulevard. And now they regain the lead. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Oh, it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the touchdown, Delaware! And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. On the move at the 30. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. The Flames, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to his running back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got his man quickly. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And guys with the empty backfield on second and short, might they take a shot here? Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They'll go to the air on third and short. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty!
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first two quarters under the microscope. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Blue Hens will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They put points on the board in the first half, but still find themselves in a hole.
If I'm this offense, man, I'm not trying to change anything. I scored a bunch of points. I've been successful. Jesse, the defense has to catch up here in the second half.
Yeah, they do. They're going to have to start making plays, but you can only control what you can control. So for the offense, go out, do your job, trusting that your defense is going to make a play.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Flames with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They go to the ground. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Flames look to keep this drive humming. They'll go back to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And the Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
The Flames kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, you wonder if one of the adjustments they made at halftime, trailing in this game, was to try and get the ground game established, David. They're off to a good start here.
Dang right. Stay patient. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to press. Just try to get scoring drives together. Don't abandon the run.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Touchdown, Flames! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They'll leave it with him. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4. And we
breaks into the open. Smashes him with the stiff arm. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Blue Hens, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Zings it complete to the right. Quick step and go. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. The Blue Hens will line it up on 1st and 10. On the move. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Tyree. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. And the Blue Hens, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking for the goal line. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! Here's the snap, looking to throw. Takes the easy completion. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion and pushes the lead to 3. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Completes it in the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
Finds a man on the left. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Flames are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Well, that play didn't stand a chance. I mean, nobody even blocked that guy. And he's able to get the tackle for loss.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The play action fake. Rushes on him. On the move, he fires. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. The run from the shotgun. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Liberty! Ready to try the point after. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Look out, he's got room. There he goes. Smashes ahead. Finally, they get him out of bounds. Thought they were going to let him run until he got tired. I don't think he's tired. He's headed to the 4th quarter. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who starred through the first 3 periods. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. So 1st down, we'll open up the final period. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He's got it on the move. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space in the field, and he drops back, knows exactly where he's going with the football, throws it in there, makes the play, and more importantly, now his team is in the lead in the 4th quarter.
And for a quick update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week in the American fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by 10 to USF.
Oh, he's got some space. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it. Let's see what they've got on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Line gets set, first down. From the gun. Under fire. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. He sees zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Bounced off his feet.
Well, on a second and forever situation, they hand it off, and they're able to get a big portion of yardage back now to at least give themselves an opportunity to convert this third down.
He's going for it all. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. The Flames will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man is stopped, and now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll run the counter. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The first down for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. At the 35, he's got room. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Blue Hens have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he
unleashes one deep. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 4th down. And the Blue Hens will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. To the air on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Hold offense.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. First down for this offense. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Gets it out fast. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. The throw to the outside is complete. And they swarm him under. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Oh, look out, the ball's free. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Makes it past the marker.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Touchdown, Flames! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and their hit that time helped force the incompletion.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that first down on the screen. The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down.
And so far today, man, both offenses have been so good. Like, putting up points, being productive. Now in a big moment, man, the defense has a chance to step up. Nice job batting the football down. A couple more opportunities.
Makes a grab past the marker. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Blue Hens with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. Complete along the sidelines, and that'll be good enough for the first down. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score. And the Blue Hens come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. He's got the back in the middle. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. He spikes it, clock stops as they try to rally late.
No gain on the play.
The Blue Hens come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down 4 late. They have to convert on 4th down to keep hope alive. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Looks like the offense will just take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.